done. It's over. Skating sold out. It's in the Olympics. It's done. Skating is dead. Rock is in. Welcome back, skaters of all types, skill levels, and everything in between, once again to the Skateboarding Made. And as you might notice, today's not a skateboarding video. And the reason for that is, you may have recalled if you watched the first of the 5 videos that I've made, that I've said, you know, I'd like to try to include a few other things in this channel, not strictly just skateboarding. And one of those things is guitar. So I've been really meaning to get better at guitar, and this is just, you know, another way to kind of help push me towards that. So I figured just kind of go through a little bit of the setup that I have, what guitar I have. I actually just recently got a new amp, but I'll go over, you know, pedals I have, amp I'm using right now, guitar, and just maybe like some music I like, some things I like to do with this. It's definitely going to be more likely that the skateboarding is a lot more regular than the guitar, but you know, I'll still probably post occasional updates. Maybe I'll do covers, maybe I'll even try to mix some of my own music if I'm feeling brave. But I figure let's go ahead and dive in. First thing is first, guitar. Now I know that a lot of people are very picky about their guitars and what guitars are used for what kind of genre. I say use whatever makes you want to play. It's kind of like skateboarding, use whatever makes you want to skate and what feels nice to you. And for me, despite the budget nature of it, I love my Squier I have had for like since 2008. Bear in mind, this does not mean that I've been playing since 2008, only that I have owned this Squier since 2008. I've been playing more in technicality for like 2 years on and off, based on how much I pick it up, put it down, pick it up again kind of basis. And so, you know, may as well just go over some things I know. I can do regular notes. I can do power chords. I can do bar chords. I don't think this is in tune. But yeah, I mean, I can play, I just can't play proficiently, which is the hope, to get much more proficient at this. And I know I have much nicer guitars. There's like a Casino Epiphone in the corner right there. In that corner, there's like an Epiphone Les Paul. I have a Telecaster Squier over there, and an Ibanez acoustic. But I just love this guitar. I love how it feels. It makes me feel very happy. And I love the color of the strings I put on and all the stickers and just how long I've had this thing for. Everything about it makes me happy. But this aside, the amp, I actually just kind of treated myself and bought this guy. It is an Orange Crush 20 RT, so it's like a little 20 watt amp, but it is beautiful and I love it dearly. And it's the color orange, which is a great color. So that is the amp. And pedals, I'll go over these, you know, one by one. I'll probably pop a little picture up on the screen as I go over them, so you kind of know. But starting out, we have a Donner looper pedal. And by that, I mean not like a special kind of, you know, looper, just a, you can record something and it'll play it back. That kind of looper. Don't worry about the pedal that fell. I'll get to that in a second. I have a fuzz. This is a homemade fuzz pedal. I do enjoy making pedals. I've only made a few, but this is one of them. It's called the Foxy Fuzz. And if that hum isn't inspiring you, you're smart. Did I mention that I have neighbors in my apartment? Then we have an overdrive pedal over here. Just a nice, very warm, fuzzy overdrive. So just a nice little simple overdrive. We have a Korg Miku pedal, which if you know, you know. And if not, oh boy, watch this. It basically turns everything into some kind of a synthy noise. You can do like a scattered variety and other varieties. It's a pedal I never use because I can't, but it's very fun to have, and it's also really expensive now, so it's kind of a flex at this point. The next pedal on the line is a delay/decay pedal. Very good for, you know, playing something like Rob Scallon's Rain. That's not how you play Rain. Anyways, that's that. And I have a reverb pedal because it's very necessary to have a reverb pedal. So, you know, just a simple reverb with some garbage guitar playing mixed in. We have a phaser pedal, which is one of my favorite effects. I love myself a good phaser. It's very fun to play. Good old phaser. And we also lastly have a wah pedal, which is kind of like a phaser, but a little more manual. I need to turn to the side to show this one. So a very fun little thing, but that's all the pedals that I have. Oh, actually one more I have is also this other overdrive pedal, the one that fell off the board. And the last pedal I have, which I can't fit onto my board right now, is another overdrive pedal. It's this YD1 overdrive, I believe it is. Yeah, KYD1, which if you have a keen eye and this video picks it up, you might notice this is a K-on overdrive pedal. And there was actually a very limited release of these guys. The other overdrive pedal, which you'll have known by now because you'll have seen it in the picture, was a also a K-on overdrive pedal, was like the Azusa one. This is the Yui one. I actually worked with someone to help break down and replicate these, so instead of having to go out and pay unnecessary amounts of money to hear these or play these, you can just replicate them yourselves if you have the time and the experience and the will to make it. So I would definitely recommend that. It's very fun to make pedals. Anyways, I'll go ahead and plug this one in so you can kind of get a feel for how it sounds. Just give me a second to patch it into my setup here. So yeah, just a fun little thing, kind of warm. Also, I should probably play the clean tone on the amp. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Let me go ahead and just get a sample of that for you. Oh yeah, and I like to just go on the middle pickup for this because it's a little bit of a warmer tone and I kind of dig that. So that's just kind of, you know, if you're curious about pickups, just using the middle one. Anyways, yeah, that's just the clean tone, so you have a bit of a baseline comparison. And yeah, that's about it. But a few of the kind of, you know, music I like to kind of get you an idea of what kind of influences, the kind of styles I want to play, / you know, what I listen to. Already established, but a ton of Weezer. I love this local band called Breakup Shoes. They're really, really good. Another one is a band called Cheap Hotels, Lunar Vacation. I really love their sound. Other ones specifically. I can't really think of too many specifically, but in terms of songs, there's stuff like, there's this one called New Flesh by Current Joys, which I like that. Alien Blues by a band called Gawk. That's pretty good. I like the kind of crunchy, fuzzy, overdriven tones of that one. Just general, you know, like alts rock, indie pop kind of deal. Just, you know, stuff like that. I do like that a lot. Alternative rock, indie. I really love that kind of sound, that kind of feel. I don't really know much about, you know, music theory at all, but I don't know how much I actually want to learn, because I kind of like the idea of just discovering guitar, which might sound like a horrible idea to some and might sound very artistic to others. So make your own opinions of that what you will. But yeah, just want to give a little bit of an update and introduce the guitar to the channel. Hopefully it stays for a while longer. So that's the video for today. It's probably going to be a little bit of a short one, but you know, just figured I'd have some fun with it. But yeah, that's about it. So, you know, whether it be a good morning or a good night, toodle pip. Keep on rocking.